Let me hear you.
Number two, Pastor Eddie, I discovered also again that when people ask you for your church, you tell them the church you cannot disclose it. And then one thing you say that baffles me is the fact that you tell people, you tell them, you tell ladies, come to my church alone. There's a special room for you. I want to do spiritual work for you. Come to my church. Don't come with your husband, though. Don't come, oh, don't come. Oh. When you keep saying, don't come with your husband, though, come to my church alone. That talk alone, that word. Imagine your wife, somebody, let's say you are married now, and somebody is telling your wife, come to my church alone. Oh. Don't come with your husband. I have a special room inside my church. I'm going to do spiritual. You ordinarily as a man, the nature of man, if somebody should tell your wife that, you will even go and arrest the person. So how can you now tell women and say, don't come to my church with your husband, no, come alone, no, I have a special room for you. That thing alone, for me, as if it were to be my wife, I will arrest you. That's number two. Then number three, just like I listened to this.
No, you're asking me a question. Are you satisfied with one woman?
I'm very much satisfied.
You are satisfied. If you are satisfied, other people are not satisfied. Because I guess you can't tell me that one man will just get married to one beautiful woman and be enjoying the woman alone.
Okay, Pastor, what you are answering me now, or what you are answering is different from what I asked. I asked you a simple question.
Yes, you asked me a question about telling people to their wife to come to my church. That's the question I'm answering. I jumped to a question.
Not come with your husband that you have a secret room.
Calm down. You asked me close to 3 questions. I'm answering the one that you said. I ask women to come to my church alone. I will pray for them. That's the one I'm
answering.
Yes.
So how are you answering that?
Yes, that's what I'm answering you now. Why will a man get married to a beautiful woman? Is he the only one that want to enjoy the woman?
Okay, so you are calling your wife to join them in your church, and you say you're a pastor. Is that what you are saying?
You are not okay. So I should be doing free work for them in my church.
Okay, but I thought, okay, so in order for you to get paid for the work you are doing for them, is to sleep with them?
When I ask them for money, they will say it's a fake man of God. When I ask them to bring money for me to work for them, they will call me fake. So I need to work for them for free.
Okay, so it's to sleep with them that will make them see you as a real man of God.
That is left for you.
Okay, well, I think everything is becoming clear. And so getting on or moving on to number 2, I talked about can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
I talked about you asking women or ladies to have about backup, like 5 backup. I was now beginning to imagine that what if your wife, let's say you are married, for example, because I got some information that you were not married, but I don't know how true that is. That's not. So let's say you are married, for example, now, and then your wife decides to have 5 other men aside you. 5 other men. Pastor, how would you feel that 5 men are sharing your wife with you? And how would you feel that 5 men are sharing your wife with you? Where you would even be confused.
That's what I'm telling you. That's the advice for women. You need to have 5 men. You need to be smart. You don't allow your husband to know. When I find out my wife is cheating, when I find out anything, I cut her off instantly. No matter the beg, no matter the beg is a family come to beg me. No matter I will cut her off finally.
No, Pastor, but if it's a good thing, you are not supposed to cut off your wife now. You don't understand.
That's why I tell you that women are supposed to play the game secretly. You don't allow your husband to. Will you be cheating and let your husband know?
So your wife should be doing it secretly. Is that what you are saying? If you are married,
I don't say she should be doing it. If woman is doing anything cheating, it's secretly. You don't need to let your husband know.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. That is it that you are saying if your wife should be married now, she should be doing it secretly and not let you know?
I never said that. If she is doing it, never let me know. That's left to you.
Now, Pastor Eddie, moving on. You talked about today again. There was something you said. I was shocked when you told somebody that if he knows where you went to get your powers from, that he can never step there. So, Pastor Eddie, from my Bible time to this very day, every man of God in the Bible and every man of God we have on earth here today, and those that are going to be with the Lord, the likes of Archbishop Benson, Idahosa, the likes of William Branham, and all other men of God who are going to be with the Lord, the likes of Babalola, Apostle Babalola, all other men of God who are going to be with the Lord, where they had an encounter with Christ, is a place where today, on this very day, or in this present age, you see people still go there to pray, even right from the time whilst they were on earth. But I heard you say you can't, where you went to get your powers from, that nobody can step there. And I've never heard of such from, even from the Bible, even men of God, where they had a counter, people went there to pray, even to this very age. But you said nobody can step there. So what is in that ground? Or what kind of power is this that nobody can step there? Please, just for clarification purpose, because of your
Oh,
listeners.
there's no clarification purpose here because I don't need to expose myself on the live stream just because I want to play something. I don't expose myself. There's a place I went to get my power. I went far to get my power, so I don't need to expose myself here.
Okay, there was a place you went to get your powers.
It's not just a place, places.
Oh, places. Okay, you were going to places to get your powers. Well, moving on, because we've got to move on. We've got to move on a whole lot. Pastor Eddie, I started thinking of so many things lately. Maybe you should clear the air now, right? On this, I'm about to say, Pastor Eddie, are you truly married, sir?
Of
Sorry.
course, I'm married. I'm married with 5 children. I'm married. I have 5 children.
And you say your wife and your children are in the United States.
Yes.
Sorry, please. Is it like the United States of America or United States of Abba? I want to really understand in the sense that why I'm saying this, Pastor Eddie, I told you I live in Benin, right? But it's just that currently from my live stream or from the last time I joined your live stream, I was calling from Abuja. Even now, I'm still in Abuja. I came for I came to do some things here in Abuja. So even right now, I'm still streaming from Abuja. Pastor Eddie, but somebody, living in Benin, had to make some confirmation, and I was told you weren't even married. So I don't know where people are getting this information from. Somebody was like,
Common sense when it's not common to you. The people who are telling you that I am not married, have you seen any picture of me with them to show you that we are friends or we related to in any way?
But at the same time, I've not seen any picture of you and your family showing that you are married.
Yes, no. People telling you that it's not married. The people telling you, are you sure that they are close to me, or are you sure they even know me?
Pastor, that is why I said, even you to have not seen you and the picture of your wife and
yes,
children.
it's my private problem. It's my private case. I keep it private.
You
said someone told you. You said someone told you that it's not married. Did you ask the person? Do you know how long you know this person? How close are you? Show me a picture of you and this person. Because you only find close people their pictures. You don't show pictures of me and the person, and you don't send it to me the person. You believe it. Somebody you don't know. No, calm down. Calm down. That the thing you are saying now is just something that is just like something with. It's not common sense. It's not common there. Somebody you don't know the last stream, I just tell you that I know Pastor Eddie. Somebody you don't know him, I just come to you and tell you that I know him. He's not married, and you just believe because he just tell you that he know him is for Benin, and the person might not even know me. You just believe things you hear online or see.
Okay, Pastor Eddie, moving on. You told this lady today, you said that it's good for a lady to do prostitution, then she go back and marry, give birth for the husband, and then she goes back to prostitution again. Please, is that another form of soul winning? As a pastor that you are, is that another form of soul winning, Pastor Eddie?
Okay.
You told the lady today, that South African lady, told her something. You said you can go into prostitution, then when you go out of it for some time, go and marry. When you give birth to some kids, like 2 or 3 kids, then you can now leave the children for your husband to suffer in training them, and then they should go back to the same prostitution. That prostitution is enjoyment. You have sex for free. I mean, for money rather. That, but when you are married,
is prostitution not an enjoyment before?
Oh, it's an enjoyment. Okay, that's why I'm asking you that. As a man of God, is that another form of soul winning? That you do
another form of soul winning.
Because as a man of God, it is expected that your duty should be soul winning, your primary duty.
You are a man. You don't know how sweet it is. People who are doing it, the people who do prostitution, the women, they know how sweet it is. They know how they get their money there. You are not there. How are you going to know how sweet it is?
But it's just
no, calm down. It's just like you now, where you are making your money from. Somebody is telling you to stop your work, where you are making money from to build yourself. Somebody is telling you to stop it. How will you feel?
Okay, so which literally means that any way one wants to make money, doesn't matter. She just make the money. That's what you're saying. Even if it's because the person. And because that's what you are saying now.
Is this supposed to matter to you before you are supposed to see the money to enjoy your life?
Your soul. Okay, you want to choose money over your own soul, Pastor. Is that what you're saying? You're advising people to choose money over their souls? Because at the long run, they will